Today I'm reviewing the Roll Top Backpack by Cadence and covering some things I liked and some things I didn't. It's a solid commuter pack on its own, but it was at its best when I took it cycling, thanks to some key features. Jumping into the straps, these were by far my favorite part of the pack, and they're thick, comfortable, and breathable thanks to a very large contour and a bunch of mesh. I wore this pack through a handful of cycling rides from 3 to 30 miles, and the pack stayed comfortable. The back uses standard mesh, but if you look closely, the straps have these cutouts below the top layer of mesh for better breathability and reducing weight. There are also 2 reflective strips for visibility at night. There's an adjustable chest strap with a whistle and a removable hip strap. I love chest straps on all my backpacks, but especially on active packs. The chest strap allowed me to keep the bag closer to my back so it didn't shake back and forth when I was running or pedaling up a hill. On the back panel, we see more focus on comfort and breathability, and this might be my favorite back panel I've ever used. The padding is very thick at over ½ an inch and has grooves with this mesh to allow even more airflow. And of course, there are massive air channels to give even more airflow. The goal with this design was to keep my back as cool and as sweat-free as possible. And it worked great for cycling and just for everyday use because there's no such thing as too much comfort. Before I talk about the overall bag material, I wanted to highlight the bottom, which has another underrated feature. The bottom is reinforced with this tough coating that provides 2 benefits. One is that it's strong, so the bottom doesn't tear, and 2 is that it's weather resistant, so when I put the bag down on wet ground or dirt, this hard material can just be wiped away. I don't think Cadence even considers this a feature, but it's important and something that other backpack companies should take note of. Moving to the front, let's talk bag material. It's 600D polyester with a TPU coating for water resistance and some sealed zippers. It carries 23 liters and is just under 2 pounds or 900 grams. The material is nice to the touch because it doesn't feel too plasticky like some other waterproof backpacks. And the overall look of the bag is minimal. We have the brand's logo, which is also reflective, and some branding on the bottom, which honestly I wish wasn't here. It just made for a cleaner look without it. Both sides have a water-sealed zip pocket that are technically about 5 inches by 11 inches, but I didn't really love these because they're just too small. The zipper opening is only about 8 inches, which is smaller than the pocket itself, and the pockets are very flat. Like, there's no chance I could fit my clean canteen into it. Probably a normal plastic water bottle is all you could fit. However, this choice sort of makes sense because it is a cycling pack first, so I understand that most cyclists have bottle holders on their bikes, so these pockets are better for a bike pump or some snacks. But my counter to that is, what's the harm in making the pockets bigger? Finally, on the front, we have the adjustable anchor system going right down the middle. It was quick and easy to adjust the pack size, and I think roll tops have a very distinct look, and I like how clean this one is with just the metal hardware against the black. And these anchor loops aren't just for show. They're also made to hold a helmet or a bike lock. Moving to the inside, we see something very useful, a laptop and tech sleeve that is removable with Velcro, which also reduces the bag's weight to 1.7 pounds. The sleeve is padded and fits a 17-inch laptop. There's 1 zip pocket, a tablet sleeve that goes to the bottom, key clip, and 2 pockets with a few pen holders. Now I guess bottles could fit in the sleeve, but it doesn't look like it was made for that. The sleeve did its job, but after using it, I had one kind of big complaint. It was just too hard to see what was in the sleeve. Because the sleeve is black and the inside of the bag is black, and especially with roll tops, when it's unrolled, I just feel like I'm looking down into a dark well. Like it's just too hard to see the stuff inside. So I wish Cadence made the standard color something different just for improved visibility, because they actually do offer a Volt yellow holder that would absolutely solve the problem. And without the sleeve in here, there's no organization inside the bag. It's just one large space. So who's this bag for? Honestly, it's not just for cyclists. The bag was a pleasure to use for any outdoor activity where I risked getting sweaty, like cycling or hiking, or even going out to the beach where I took advantage of the weatherproofing. The straps and back panel are probably the best I've ever used, and I also just enjoyed it as an everyday carry, thanks to the minimal look and good enough organization. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. Comment below if you want a response, and subscribe for more everyday gear reviews. Thanks!